How's it going? It is I, Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios, where we stream all sorts of games all the time, and I hope that you guys enjoy this one, because today we're going to be playing Stardeus. I have no idea. It looked like a Colony Sim game, and since my viewers seem to enjoy the piss out of, Colony Sims in general, and then a lot of people enjoy it as well. Not just my followers, but like a lot of people do. So I said, you know what? Let's see if there's any other ones out there. And I ran across this one. And it's made by, I think it's made by Paradox. I got this at a sale bundle. You can check it out. I don't think it's on the actual thing. It didn't advertise it very well, if it was. But, yeah, I was just typing in some search hit stuff and manually looking for stuff, and just came across this game on sale with a bundle with some, like, there was 2 other games with it, and I kind of want to stream those too because they seem pretty fun. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we, Not an Ostrich? We're trying it out, right? It's on the title. Let's try out Stardeus! But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget that you can come and join me on stream. Twitch.tv/gen_dro, and if you follow and turn on your notifications, you'll find out when I go online as soon as I come online. If not, you can always check me out at YouTube, and all links are provided on both channels. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Woo! We'll keep that way. I don't want it to be too loud. I guess we'll try out the tutorials? Alright. Let's see how electricity works in Stardeus. I want to call it Stardeus, but I know that's not how it's spelled. Electricity plays an important role in Stardeus. The name is so horrible. Me pronouncing it makes me feel awkward. Electricity plays an important role in Stardeus. Hold on one second. I forgot I have my chat not on here anymore. Now that I'm using OBS, I have to figure out how to do that eventually. Stardeus. Stardeus best dues. Alright. My lights are about to go out. I may disappear from chat any minute. What does that even mean? What lights are you talking about? Your electricity? The fuck? Anyway. It not only powers devices, but also enables their management. This tutorial will guide you through setting up, managing, and troubleshooting electrical grids. Oh, you having a storm right now? You coming hanging out during a nice whirlwind storm? In Stardeus, your consciousness resides in the ship computer. This allows you to command robotic workers and control devices linked to the same electrical grid as the ship computer. They're trimming trees, so they have to shut down the electricity. Oh, so we don't get electrocuted. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, it's quite a bit of... Oh man, does that mean that if I remove the tree in my backyard, they're going to have to cut mine off? Fuck. Gotta make sure they come to trim it after my stream. Alright, this is the electricity overlay. We will explore in depth soon. Right now it tells us that we don't have any managed grids, which means the ship computer is not connected to anything. Let's build and connect a couple devices. Close the overlay to continue. There we go. Build a matter reactor. Use Q or the right mouse button to open Tools menu and find Matter Reactor. I think the right click is a lot easier. Matter Reactor. Rotate it with the R button or the middle mouse button before placing it. okay. Where the fuck are we gonna put it? Alright, waiting for construction of matter reactor. Let's see him work. It's a little cute game. Can I speed up time? Is that a thing? Oh, yes, we can. Aha! Click the highlighted matter reactor to select it, obviously. Ship computer isn't linked to this device, you can't control it. You will see the node is unreachable in the item info panel of such devices. I may never return if I get electrocuted. Well, you know, you have a point, not an ostrich, but I was hoping that you'd become a superhero for at least once in your life and take that electricity inside and create a grid within your soul. You can give yourself a superhero name with electricity powers. I don't know what you would call yourself, but you can make it Indian, and then you can just run around and shock the shit out of bad guys in your country. I'd watch that show. Alright. The closest we got for our superhero was that one girl who can, like, increase her body parts. She's from India. I forgot what her name is. Fuck. But she was more American than Indian. Her parents were probably from overseas, but not not her herself. Ship computers and link to this device, blah, blah, blah. Devices cannot be connected to each other directly. We have to connect them through a connector. Deselect matter reactor with that and then enter free select mode. Okay. Connector 820. They want us to rotate it? Okay, I see it. I was confused, okay? I didn't know they can't build while I'm in build mode. You have connected the connector to the ship computer. You will have to connect the connector to the ship computer first. Attempting to connect the matter reactor is an unlinked or will fail as you don't control the connector yet. Press next when you're ready. And I have to activate it with E. So where are we going? Connector? Is that computing? Oh, there it is. Press it above the connector and then drag the line to the ship computer and release it. Now there's a link between the ship computer and the connector. It allows you to extend your grid to other devices that the linked connector can reach. Okay. Hell yeah. There's a couple disconnected floor lights nearby. It's a little dark around here, so let's continue connect them both to get some light. You can use the auto connect feature that is built into the connector controls. Click the highlighted connector 820 to select it. Okay, so it'll connect it. It wouldn't auto-connect the other ones, though? Did I have to do that manual, or were they just showing me the manual? The lights triggered an electricity deficit since we haven't added any fuel to the matter reactor. Click the highlighted matter reactor and select it. Blah, blah, blah. Find the UI element and label fuel. Click to continue. The matter reactor can transform nearly any material into electricity. We have an abundance of steel plate, a material with high energy output. Let's use it as our fuel source. Deselect any select objects with right mouse click to continue. Let's give it some time for the reactor to receive fuel and for the electricity deficit to be resolved. Meanwhile, we will examine the electricity chart. Increase time speed and open electricity overlay. Okay. The ship computer is now part of the electricity grid. This interface shows a chart that displays electricity production, consumption, battery levels, and deficits. By hovering over this chart, you can get an insight into the past and present state of the electricity grid. Observe how the deficit disappears as the reactor begins to generate power. If the chart isn't visible, activate it by clicking chart button. Click next when you're ready. Notice there are not known electricity grid listed in the unmanaged grid section in the electricity overlay. Click the UI element to focus the camera on that grid. What the fuck? Until the ship computer is connected, we won't be able to adjust any connections or configure devices in this grid. By building a chain of connectors, we can merge the two grids and gain control over this area. Choose the electricity overlay to continue. Or close it. First, we'll construct a bridge leading to the ship computer. This will provide the foundation for placing the connectors. Okay. Use Q or that to open the tool menu. Find the floor and click the icon to start building it. Order building floor in highlighted area. Click and drag the rectangle to create an order with the signal action. Yeah, that's... I have to deal with some weird movement with the mouse button. Is he fucking flying? Okay. That's an interesting way of building things. When the construction... While the drone is busy building the bridge, we can order a new connector. I will show you the quickest way to do it. Press and hold while hovering over the connector. Wait, what? Drag a line towards the highlighted spot. Release to get a connector blueprints. Okay. What highlighted spot are we talking about? Okay, choose the connector type you want to build. I didn't get a list of connector blueprints, did I? At least I don't think I got anything. I don't see anything connector blueprint wise. These are energy nodes. So what, I'm supposed to connect that? Am I supposed to? Okay. I'm not supposed to build a connector there? I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. That must have been the most confusing thing they ever tried to show me. What the fuck? Alright. Let's see. Open the electricity overlay. Observe how the two grids get merged into one as you create a link between the highlighted connectors. Okay. Okay, so it just jumps around. Gotcha. So it's essentially like a telephone pole wire. Not a telephone pole wire, but, you know. Fuck. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. All this work drained the battery of our construction drone. Let's give it a charge way to recharge itself. Use Q or blah blah blah. Charge station, and click the icon to start building it. Electricity charging station. Now, where the fuck do they want me to put this thing? Okay, right here. So you want me to put this in here too? I already built a repair station though. Resource. Slacks or what? What's going on here? We're lacking in the power department for sure. What the fuck is this all about? I think it took a shit. That's what I think happened. I think it took a dump. Yeah, well, what are you expecting me to do right now? I already built it. Alright, well, apparently this tutorial took a shit, so I'm not going to learn very much after that. To you developers, if you ever catch wind of this, this is bullshit. I'm upset. Can't even finish it. But at least I learned something. Would you like to save the game? Exit without save. I'm not saving this shit. Alright, let's look at research. Learn some of this shit. Lots of shit today. Saying shit a lot. Alright, hopefully this one doesn't flunk me. This tutorial will teach you everything you need to know about research in Stardeus. Click next when you're ready. To open the research tree, press T. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh god. Alright, so this is the research tree. Here's how to navigate it. To move around, WASD, or drag the mouse while holding the right mouse button, or the middle mouse button. To change zoom, press up and down, or page up and down, or the middle mouse button. Click next when you're ready. Okay. Oh my, there's a lot to research. That's a pretty big fucking tree. Okay, so there's construction, economy, energy, entertainment, habitation, life support, production, robotics, question mark, scanning, security, space travel, question mark, sorry. Alright, let's click the next one we're ready. Focus on the highlighted treadmill research node. You can use tab search to jump directly to it. There we go. Click next when you're ready. Research is unlocked by consuming special materials called datoids. You will find the necessary datoid types and quantities listed here. Hover the icons to find out more about each datoid type, including how to acquire it. Press next when you're ready. I mean, you can just hold control and it'll tell you. Crafted in basic data harvester. Ingredients is titanium plate and gears. And you can put it in a datoid loader. And apparently you can pretty much do the same thing here too. Although it takes longer to build this one than the other one. That's all pretty much easy shit. This shows the research node tier. You have to unlock a certain amount of nodes from the current tier to unlock the next tier. Click next when you are ready. This is the amount of disks that is required for permanent storage to keep research results memorized. Build or upgrade disk modules to increase the available storage. Each research node has a list of unlockable items. Hover the item to see its name and description in the tooltip. A good workout and free electricity. Construction cost is plastic, rubber, gears, copper wire, transistor, and you need construction skills 3. This is the bookmark button. Click it to add any locked research node into your bookmarks for quick access. This button displays a list of all bookmark research. You receive a notification when any of the bookmark research nodes become available for unlocking. Okay. This is the lock button. This is the unlock button. If you have necessary resources, it will unlock the research node with a single click. If the research node cannot be unlocked, hovering this button will tell you why. Click next when you're ready. Honestly, my chest is a little tight today. I don't think I'm having a heart attack or anything serious like that, but I'm sore. I don't know why. Oh, and it kind of hurts to do this. Oh yeah, you know what I think it is? I forgot to stretch this morning. Well, I did just wake up not too long ago. This panel contains an overview of the available resources and useful actions. Okay. This progress bar shows disk usage. The details button opens a list of unlocked research nodes that can be unloaded. If you have urgent need for more disk space, unloaded research will have to be unlocked again. What the fuck? Seriously? That's a little crazy. Okay, this section lists datoids that are available for use. Hover or click the items for more information about each datoid type. Datoids can only become available after they are stored in a datoid loader. We'll be building one soon. Click next when you're ready. Alright, you guys have a lot of shit to talk about, and I don't mind how in-depth this is. But reading this is exhausting. It's necessary. I get it. But it's a mouthful. Within the management section, you'll find helpful tools such as the previously mentioned bookmarks and find a search feature. This lets you locate nodes by their name or by the names of items they unlocked. You can now close the research tree with T or with that. Right click. We have some datoids already, but they're not available for research yet. We'll have to build a datoid loader and let our workers load these datoids into it. Click next when you're ready. To build a later. A datoid loader. Computing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I guess we'll wait. I can press F to haul immediately. What am I looking for? Guess I'll click next when I'm ready. Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck you guys are talking about, though. That made no fucking sense whatsoever. The datoids are now loaded and there are a couple of research nodes that can be unlocked. Whenever some research can be unlocked, you will see a notification about it in the event panel on the right. Click the notification to open the research tree. Will automatically focus on the first unlockable node. Find the UI element labeled research ready and click to the continue. Structure is now unlocked. You will be able to build all the blueprints listed in this research node. Click next when you're ready. We've just consumed most of our datoids, so we'll have to produce more. Click the basic datoid UI element to find out how to produce it. The codex pop-up will tell us the basic datoid is crafted in basic data harvester. We'll have to build one. Could I not have like more robots? What is this robot? That's a construction robot. What type of robot is this? Oh, a carriage robot. Okay, so the construction robot doesn't carry it. You need like one for each one. That makes sense. Because, I mean, why would you have both? I'm sure I'm just being a little harsh there. Alright, hurry the fuck up, dude. Alright. Connect tool. Click the highlighted basic data harvester to select it. Not configured, basic dataoid. Produce! While the basic data harvester produces new dataoids, let's plan our next move. Open the research tree. We want to build a cooking station. Let's find the research node that unlocks this. You can open search, blah, 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 whatever. Once we produce enough basic dataoids, we'll still be able to unlock this because we don't have the disk space required to restore the research result. We'll have to build a disk module. So we need a lot of stuff, huh? Disk module. We have to find a way to store it then, I guess. Waiting for construction. Build it and rock it. Use the right click select mode. We now have enough disk space to unlock food production, but we still have to wait for basic dataoids to get produced. So basically, I'm guessing I can't release people until I get like an actual full-on survivable ship before I can get them out of cryo sleep or whatever the fuck they're in. Because I noticed that, like, I mean, I read the description, so I kind of had an idea, but you can build multiple data harvesters to produce more dataoids. Just be careful not to scale too quickly or you may run out of resources. Unlocking more advanced research will require new types of dataoids that will be more difficult to produce and will require new devices and materials. Click next when you are ready. So basically, don't waste your resources on building multiples until you're got everything that you need, and then you can do whatever. This is it. Here's a summary of what we've learned. Research uses dataoids. Dataoids have to be stored in dataoid loaders to become available. You have to have enough disk space and dataoids of the right type to unlock a research node. Dataoids are produced by data harvesters. Build and connect new data modules to add more disk space. Okay. And tutorial when you are ready. Alright. I guess we can do UI and controls. Don't you think that the UI controls would have been the first one? Alright, whatever. Let's take a look. It's a learning experience. Whoa, this is a fucking shit, bro. Compared to that little small smidgen I was working on, this tutorial will show you how to control the game and navigate the UI. Click and drag this window to move it around. You can adjust the UI scale in settings and in video. Click next when you're ready. Woo! I kind of figured. I already tried that. Next. If you encounter issues, discover a bug, or have a suggestion, you can submit your feedback directly from the game. Use this built-in report form to submit your save file and game logs to the developer. Shortcut, Control F1. Oh, I should have saved it. I really should have saved an exit. I could have just sent the save file and reported the bug to him. Alright, click when you're next ready. Move the camera. And I already knew this. Page up, down. This was actually all covered in the beginning, wasn't it? Next, time controls. You can toggle time flow using space and switch between different speeds with 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Alright, you can toggle time flow using this. Click next when you're ready. Selected objects will have green outlines, and the info panel will appear on the top left. Use the left click or select to select ship computer. If you can't find it, press K to focus the camera on the KF ship computer. Nice. I'm not gonna read all that. I'm kidding. I'll read it. It's just Alright. The info panel exposes internal data and controls for any selected object. Exploring the info panel for each device being and material is highly recommended. It'll help you understand the state of the object and let you know how you can manage or configure it. Every object has a set of components. When an object is selected, each component of that object exposes data and controls to the info panel. When multiple objects are selected, the info panel will show a list of all selected objects and an interactive list of common actions above them. Refer to the common action section of the codex operation manual for more details. Blah 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 blah. The info panel exposes various data points and controls for the selected object. Let's take a look at electricity connections of this device. You're now looking at the electricity component controls of the select device. If you select another device that has component, the submenu will remain open. Each object has various components that reveal their data and controls in this manner. Press next when you are ready. When something is selected, use right-click above any empty floor or space to deselect it. It will also close any open overlays or active UI panels. Try it now. When the control is above an object, right-click will open a context menu. Try opening it for the highlighted device. Cooking station. The context menu contains a subset of the most common actions from the info panel. Press right-click to close context menu and right-click again to deselect cooking station. Ugh. My hair's all in my mouth. Many actions in the game require using a tool, and there are several tools available at your disposal. You can access them through various means, including the tool menu, hotbars, quick search, and shortcut keys. Right-click to open tool menu. This is the grade menu. There's an alternative radio menu that may be more convenient when playing with a gamepad. You can change tool menu type settings, input tool menu type. This tutorial uses the grid tool menu. Fair enough. There's a lot to this. This is 80 fucking conversations I'm supposed to fucking read. There's a lot. Well, as much as I want to do a tutorial and stuff like that, there's a lot to this fucking game than I realized. Oh, stretch. I was not expecting a long read today. Oh, especially since I haven't stretched and I'm still tired. Alright, the left side of the tool menu lists all available tools. Some tools may have a submenu, while others will activate unclick. Active tool will have a yellow icon 10. Next when you're ready. Tool to contain unlocked blueprints of various objects, blah blah blah. Reached a list of items. This tool will offer multiple methods to draw in the planning visual overlay. This tool allows retrying, canceling, and adjusting the priority pending tasks. Increasing priority will also attempt to assign the task to the nearest worker. Click on an object with the pending task or drag over an area to apply the selected action in that zone. This tool allows you to connect, disconnect electrical devices, and link and unlink teleporters by clicking and dragging a line between them. Click next when you're ready. This tool orders the disconstruction of walls, floors, or devices. Click on a single object or click and drag over an area to clear it in order. Good to know. Repaired. This tool highlights damaged structure and devices, allowing you to order repairs. Click on a single device or click drag on to select a larger area for repairs. I would more than likely just drag it all across the fucking board. F. Haul. This tool orders the hauling of stored material piles, compatible storage if available. Click on a single pile or click and drag and select multiple piles for hauling. Good to know. Copy configuration. This tool allows you to copy paste settings between compatible devices, blah blah blah. We take a deeper look at the build icon. Click it to activate the tool submenu. Click next when you are ready. Subtool menu. Contains tabs for the groups of objects you can build. Nice. Let's build something. Click the electricity tab. Click battery. Where do you want me to put this fucking thing? Hope you don't think I'm going to put it by the chair. The workers will start blah blah blah. Q will return to the build menu. See what the connect tool can do. Use Q with a right click to open tool menu to activate it. Blah. There's a disconnected freezer. Let's connect it to a nearby wall socket. Damn. Thought I did it. Connect tool can also link and unlink teleporters. Teleporter links are one way, so you can have a link teleporter A, B, B, A to make them lead to each other. Create a two-way link between highlighted teleporters to continue. Alright, where's the highlighted teleporters? Gotcha. Boom. When in free select mode, press left click above the connector or teleporter and start dragging a line to switch into the connect tool. Systems are reporting an oxygen tank leak. Let's use the oxygen visual overlay to find it. So, F1's electrical, F2 is oxygen. Oh shit, I gotta pay attention to fucking oxygen too? Holy fuck, man. Somehow I have a feeling that this is gonna be a little bit more complicated than RimWorld and fucking not enough oxygen at the same time. Or it's gonna be like a combination of both. Here's a leak. You can see an oxygen flowing through a damaged reinforced window to the adjacent area that is not supposed to have any oxygen. Press next when you are ready. You will now remove some structures. Use deconstruct. What am I deconstructing? These floor tiles? Oh. What am I getting rid of floor tiles for? Many actions, including repair and deconstruct, can be ordered through the info panel and context menu of the selected objects. Click next when you're ready. The hotbar located on the bottom provides quick shortcuts to tools and blueprints. By default, it's preloaded with tools from the tools menu into a new game, but you're free to tailor it to your needs. To add an item, well, in the tool menu, hold Control and select the desired menu item. To remove an item, hold Control, click the item on the hotbar. To reorder items, click and drag any item. To prevent accidental changes, you can lock the hotbar via the current game settings menu. Click next when you're ready. We're halfway through this tutorial. Woo! Oh, goodness. It looks like... So, it feels like the game is meant to have a lot of stuff, and they put a lot of quality life into it. So that I can kind of like accept. There's like many ways to select the same thing. They made it so you can pretty much pay attention to everything. The UI is built so that way that if there is a problem, it shows up right here. You click on it, fix the problem, or you figure out how to fix the problem. Like, it'll tell you that you're lacking materials. So you go in there, check why you're lacking materials, build more, or whatever. You got idle devices. You have 11 research ready. There's 3 merchants in the area. There's 23 things that are unconfigured. Like, there's just a lot. I mean, I'm sure that I'll get used to it, but that's insane, man. Quick search. Now start typing a blueprint name and press enter. For example, let's say you want to build a charge station. Type charg and press enter. Quick search is extremely powerful. In addition to blueprints, it can find workers, codex entries, and items inside special views like research tree or star map. Click next when you are ready. Below the time controls, you'll find buttons to toggle overlays that show useful information about the state of the ship. You can use F1 through F10 keys to toggle them. You will not go through each overlay. You can skip to the next part and explore the button tooltips at your own later. Click next when you're ready. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am not a fan of reading the fucking manual. Dude, I don't know. Like, I wanted to go about it different and see if I start, like, you know, reading the manual, will I play better and not be so dumb when I come on here? But fuck me. Maybe I should do this off stream. Who knows? I don't know. I probably wouldn't even be motivated to do that. I'm so damn lazy. I can barely keep focus. Right now I'm talking to you and taking a break from here because, like, this is a lot. Oh, man. Not a bad game, though. I really do like it. It has the aesthetic, and there's something pleasing about it, for sure. It's this fucking tutorial, man. It's very in-depth. Like, they're literally giving you everything. I liked how Oxygen Not Included had, like, the visual one. It was entertaining. It showed icons and stuff like that. But Oxygen Not Included is an anime, like... It's just very... the art style and the way it's played, it fits. There's more emphasis on your duplicates than there is anything else, really. You basically focus on their moods, make sure they're happy, make sure they have a quality of life, make sure they have enough oxygen and other materials and food and sleep. And I mean, it's really more about them. The games like this, it's about them, but it's also about everything else. So it's not as simple as, like, making a video tutorial about it, I guess. You kind of have to just go through it one by one. There's a lot to take in. I guess you could probably say the same thing about RimWorld, but not so much. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was just easier for me. When I go to Dwarf Fortress, when I went back and I played it yesterday, And when I went back to Dwarf Fortress, what ended up happening is like I had to relearn everything that I learned while I was learning on stream. And I realized that Dwarf Fortress is a lot too. And this kind of reminds me of that a little bit too in that way. Although Dwarf Fortress, the UI is kind of dated, it is still fun and it's still accessible. And very much happy that I own it because it's very good. It's a very good game. It's just, I don't know. Out of all of them, though, I have, I'm coming down to a favorite, and I think I'll probably mention it later when I actually finally decide to beat one of them or go through the whole thing instead of jumping from story to story. I don't know. I like the building aspect of it. It's my favorite. Building up, getting to the point where you want to. Then after that, it's basically resource managing and making sure everybody has what they need and defending yourself. And that in itself can be fun. I just like the initial part better. This overlay shows device connections and assists in addressing issues with the power grid. It provides data on electricity production and consumption, any deficit, battery conditions, and also lists devices that are disconnected or switch off, among the other useful details. This visual overlay shows oxygen levels, making it useful for detecting leaks in areas unfit for living. This visual overlay displays temperature levels and helps quickly identify hot zones and could appear if your equipment is running in an enclosed space without cooling or ventilation. Airtightness measures how well something keeps oxygen contained within an area. This visual overlay helps spot open vents and damaged walls since they're not as airtight. Insulation represents the resistance to temperature exchange with the environment. Even if walls are fully airtight, don't let oxygen through. They can't fully block heat transfer. Heat will slowly move surrounding areas, which is why maintaining comfortable temperatures take more work than just keeping an area full of oxygen. Good to know. Aesthetics, obviously. Planning, along with a set of planning tools, include mirroring, circles, and lines. This overlay helps in designing the perfect ship. In scenarios where your ship is destroyed, the overlay will contain the original design, so you can choose to restore it to former glory or wipe everything out and make your own. And make it your own. Alright. Walking difficulty. This overlay clarifies where and how your colonists and robots can move. Even when there appears to be a passable gap, the path might still be blocked. Remember, beings cannot move through diagonal passageways. This overlay shows enclosed area room names available once you unlock the signs and labeling research and list of devices in each room. It also reveals areas exposed to space and lets you toggle the outer hull display. Incoming spacecraft can't land in enclosed areas, so ensure there are enough landing zones open to space. A landing area smaller than roughly 100 tiles might lead to issues. So it has to be 100 tiles to be docked? That's big. I don't think this ship is big enough to even dock anything. Another important point, certain devices in all spacecraft need to be in the open areas open to space. If a device meant for outdoor use is enclosed, it won't work. Enclosing a shuttle may damage the hull when it tries to take off or land. Makes sense. This overlay reveals separate ship sections. Sections are individual islands of structure, usually having more than one, meaning the ship won't fly through tiny sections with less than 30 tiles ignored. You can use winch or maneuvering control to pull these sections together. The overlay also lets you abandon any unwanted ship sections, including derelict ships you may have come across during your adventure. You need to attach, disassemble, or abandon a derelict ship before flying away. When near a spaceport, you can use this overlay to sell a section. This makes it possible to temporarily attach a derelict ship to your own. Tow it to the nearest spaceport, detach it, and then sell it. That's an interesting concept. I'm glad that I read that. These buttons toggle panels and lists with various information about resources, economy, tasks, stats, and more. Click next when you're ready. This panel lists own resources, available material types, and device blueprints. Wallet views displays your cash reserves and gives access to the stock market. Here you'll find a list of available quests. The active quests are always displayed in the event panel to the top right. This game tracks your current progress under certain conditions, may give you some suggestions. Those suggestions also appear in the event panel on the top right. These suggestions are completely optional and can be ignored if you wish to follow your own strategy. This view lists all beings present on your ship. That includes your robotic workers, human colonists, pets, and any other creatures that may appear. Here you can see active tasks and who is working on what. The number of active tasks is limited by the amount of memory resource that can be increased by building memory modules. The limits will be visible here. The event log is a journal that holds a story about your ship. When something significant happens, an automatic entry will appear in this log. You can also add custom manual entries here anytime. This is the place where you will find special views such as Research Tree and the Star Map. This is where you unlock new technologies. If your ship is in one piece and has bridge condition controls and engines, it can fly. Space exploration will be essential for finding the resources you'll need. The Codex contains operations manual tips, various lists of data, such as type of different materials that exist in the Stardeus universe, all the blueprints you unlock in the research tree, known factions, and more. Click next when you're ready. This button opens the search output, allowing you to quickly find a blueprint you want to build, a being by name, a codex entry, and much more. These buttons toggle the panels that allow you to manage various onboard systems. This shows the list of active threats, allows controlling certain security-focused devices in one convenient place. Want to raise all your force fields in one click? Security controls have you covered. Alright. This is combat view is useful for tracking the ongoing combat details. It lists the factions and all the fighters. Ship controls, here you can see if your ship is in operational condition, troubleshoot the reasons when it's not. It lists all the engines and it's a pre-flight checklist. Allow you to change your ship's forward direction as well. The forward direction determines how the star field behind the ship moves when flying. For example, if your engines are facing left, the forward direction should be set to right, and so on. This view shows all known resource locations and lets you manage the shuttle expeditions. If a shuttle ever gets lost, you can track down its location here. Once you unlock mining automation, you'll be able to build cargo copters. This view lets you manage ongoing copter missions. Ha! Get the fuck out of here. No, not cargo copters. Copter missions. Alright, once you have auto painter loaded with color pigments, use the tools provided for you. Blah, yeah. Terraforming. When you find a terraformable planet, it will be registered in this view along with terraforming status. Once a planet gets fully terraformed, you can use this panel to begin colonization procedure. What? This is like a game before RimWorld happens. Like, I'm the ship that makes RimWorld. This list contains the most important events that are currently happening. Some of the items in this list are groups that can be expanded. Or I could be one of those merchant ships that pass by and you buy shit from me and I buy shit from you. This section contains a full log of events, including the small details. Hover the log to make it easy to read. You can clear this log or toggle its visibility using the buttons below it. This tutorial is complete. Thank you. Oh, that was a lot. Bro. That was... Whew, ah. Oh, so much reading. So much reading. How much time did I waste on that reading? I want to see. I'm actually interested. There we go. I spent an hour on just those 3 tutorials. Just those 3. An hour. Holy fuck, this is a really fucking long game. I guess we better look at all of them, though, because it looks like this is very complicated if I don't. I mean, I probably could have figured these out with a gameplay, kind of. Maybe not the electricity, though. I think I probably learned a lot more than I probably would have if I tried to just fucking find out. Moving ship sections. This tutorial will teach you how to use winch hook, winch anchor, maneuvering controller to move ship sections around the map. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. I'm gonna be winching shit left and right. I'm like, hey, there's a derelict ship. Get over here! You'll sometimes find yourself in a situation where you have two or more disconnected section pieces of the ship. You can join the sections by building a bridge between them, or you can move the sections instead. This tutorial will show you how to use specialized devices to move the ship sections around. Start by pulling a section with number 1 written on it towards the section with the ship computer. We will use a winch hook and a winch anchor. Click the highlighted winch hook to select it. Reel in. What? Now the two sections are combined into one. However, you will soon discover that things don't always go so smoothly. Now let's try winching the section marked with number 2 just above us. Click next when you're ready. Reel it in. Oh no. The winch operation was aborted because a particle collector is in the way. We can relocate the obstacle and try again. Click the highlighted particle collector to select it. Do I have to have that on there? And does it have to be outside the ship to work? You go, robot. The particle collector should no longer be able to prevent the section from moving. Let's retry the winch procedure. Reel it in, baby. So far, we've only winched small objects. Let's see what happens when we try to winch an object marked with the number 3, which is larger than any section we've winched before. Select the ship winch hook. Reel in. Anchor 3. This time, the section with the ship computer moved towards the section that we're reeling in. The smaller section will always move towards the larger one, while the larger section will remain still. Okay, that's actually a good thing to know. Click next when you are ready. There are some creative ways to use the winch mechanic. Let's reel in the section with number 4 to scoop up the materials that's scattered into space. What? Are you serious? Press next when you are ready. Let's reel it in. Get the fuck out of here. How about a little challenge? There's a section with a number 5 in the top left. It's too far away for our winch hook to reach it. You will build a temporary bridge towards the section and move the winch hook closer. Click next when you are ready. First, let's see how far our winch hook can reach. Select the highlighted hook. Now use page up, down, and zoom out until you see a large circle surrounding the ball. Oh, okay. Damn. There's a lot more to this than I realized. Deselect any object with the right click to continue. And now we have to find a... Now we have an idea about the required length of the extension of the bridge. Let's build it. From that, find the floor and click the icon to start building. Alright. Now we just built a winch anchor. We have to build a winch anchor on the selection when we do that, so... So the robots will just fly about anywhere on the map as long as it's in the vicinity. Because this is a pretty fucking large map, like, not gonna lie. This is a lot. And there's a number 6! Holy shit, there is. We will have to connect the new winch hook to the ship computer grid, but it's too far away. We could build an additional connector to reach the hook, however, there is a way to provide temporary wireless connection through one of your workers. It's perfect for situations like this. Let's wait for the existing build task to be finished first. Build away, my friends. Build away! Alright, we will have to connect the... Oh, let me go ahead and play it. We will have to connect the new winch hook to the ship computer grid, but it's too far away. We could build an additional connection to the reach hook. However, there's a way to provide blah, blah, blah. Let's wait. Oh, okay, yeah, I already read this part. Now select the winch hook to... click the highlight. Or click the highlighted winch hook to select it. Blah! Click the manage button. You have ordered a temporary connection to this device. A worker will have arrived and established it shortly. The reel-in function will now become available. Click next when you're ready. Find the UI element labeled reel in and click. And there we go. Nice. Now let's remove the temporary bridge so we can finish the winching selection. Select this construction tool. I mean, these are things that you probably would have figured out eventually, unless you don't think that way. There's probably some people who don't think that way. Floating materials in space. I hope you guys can pick it up. Select the reel in, anchor, reel in. Boom. We no longer need the temporary connection to the winch hook. Let's release the worker who's providing it. Click to select a highlighted construction zone to select it. Drop task. The last section at the bottom left will be much easier to attach since as a maneuvering controller is ready for action. Maneuvering controllers can move the ship section or the entire ship with high precision. They can be used to move derelict ships or dodge incoming asteroids. Click next when you're ready. We'll have to establish a temporary connection to the remote grid before we can use maneuvering controls. Click the highlighted connector 8020 or 820 to select it. Connector 820, huh? Click the manage button. And then, oh, okay. This actually makes things a lot easier. And I didn't know you could do this, so this actually is an important tutorial. And winching's kind of fun. What the fuck? Oh. I'm still waiting on him to get there. Hurry up there, buddy. Hurry up. Get there. Now, click the selected maneuvering controller. Okay. Move section. Now use the maneuvering controller UI to adjust move distance and move angle, and then use move button to execute the motion. When this maneuvering controller will discharge, select the next one to execute another move. The goal is to connect the section to the one with the ship computer. Okay. So alright, so let's take a look at this. I guess that this is the angle I want to go, right? I guess. Ah. I guess you do it with all of them. Nice, we're almost there. Okay, so it's over one and up one, right? Boom! That wasn't too bad. You now know everything about moving ship sections around. Here's a recap. Use winch and hook to reel in a smaller section towards a larger one. A small patch of floor is not considered a section, cannot be reeled in. Devices attached in space can prevent a section from moving all the way. If that happens, relocate obstacles and try again. You can build a temporary extension bridge to reel in a section that is too far away. You can move a section to collect resources scattered around in space. You can use maneuvering controls to drive a section or the whole ship with high precision. It can help you avoid asteroid impacts. Do they like warn you where the asteroid's going to be? Like, do they give you like a red thing? That's what I'm wondering. Hey, how's it going? AI238 AR. I don't know how you would say that. Maybe I'm looking at it incorrectly. How you doing? I'm just learning about Stardeus. There's a lot of stuff on here, so I'm going through the tutorial. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Advanced controls. Learn the quality, advanced ways of manipulating the game. This tutorial will cover multiple quality of life features that make daily operations much easier. Okay. Learn the advanced ways of manipulating the game. Oh yeah! This tutorial will cover multiple quality of life features that make daily operations so much easier. It's intermediate. This tutorial will show you how to perform some actions with higher efficiency. Yep, I already knew that. You can connect all select devices with one click, holding Shift and pressing the left click above a nearby container. Connect all selected reactors to highlighted connector to continue. Holy shit. That's awesome. You can use the info panel or the context menu to configure all selected resources to burn the same type of fuel with just 2 clicks. Find the UI element labeled Meta Reactor 20 kilowatts and click it to continue. Or KW. There's a bunch of solar panels on the left side of the platform. They're dirty because all of them have auto clean option disabled. Let's select one solar panel and reconfigure it. Click the highlighted solar panel. What are we looking at? Okay. Dust accumulation. Turn the auto clean on. Yes. Toggle. We're going to copy the configuration and highlight it all. We have to disconnect the repair station. There are a few ways to disconnect it, connect it to the grid quickly. Select the repair station, hold Shift, and press it above a connector. What's a connector? Oh. What the fuck? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I select the repair station, I hold shift, and I press that above the both of them. I don't understand this. I don't get it. Okay, this tutorial. Okay, I selected it and I did exactly what, and it just says no. We'll now explore various build modes. Okay. I had to figure out how to do something without you explaining it because you guys were too dumb to fucking explain it to me. That's a problem. My brain. It hurts so much. We'll now explore various build modes. Use the left click to select any floor tile, then press Q to build a copy in the info map. Okay. Shift turn to circle mode. And then start digging to preview the circle. I don't know what the hell they're talking about, some circle mode. I held the shift button and it hit me in circle mode. Okay, I'm not getting any of this. I don't understand what the fuck they're saying because you hear the beep 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 beep. It's not doing what what it's telling me to do. It said select any floor tile. Okay. Click build a copy. We like keep moving. Oh. Whoops. Line mode is useful when you have to build a bridge. You know what? My problem is that I keep on fucking around and finding out. Line mode is useful when you have to build a bridge. Hold control to enter line mode. Bottom left. Drag diagonal. Oh, okay. Pencil mode is hold Alt to enter pencil mode. Dragger. Okay, that's a thin line. Cancel mode is delete any pending orders. Control and Alt to enter cancel mode. Fill mode will fill an empty area with a single click. Control and Shift to enter fill mode. What the fuck? Most of the build modes also work when building walls when using the planning tool. You don't have to memorize all the mode keys combinations. Just try pressing Control Shift and Alt alone or in pairs. The control will change to reflect the tool mode. It's free select. Most of the build modes also work when building walls and when using planning tools. You don't have to memorize all the mode key combinations. Just try pressing Control Shift Alt blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. In free select mode, hold Alt and hover any tile to see an environmental data. Okay. Hold Shift and press to drag a rectangle around an area and release to select all beings in the area. Hold Shift and use above a being to add or remove it from the selection. Okay. Okay, Alt to drag to select all resources in area. Okay. Alright, next. Control and use device to add or remove it. What the fuck, dude? Alright, next. When a being is selected, hold control to hover over any location to see if the being can reach it and what path it would have to take. Okay. Press control and hover over a painted task to see if the being can perform the tasks. Huh, okay. Hold and press that to when hovering a pending task to order the manager can have this task. Okay, cool. When multiple devices are selected, build copy and relocate will be applied to the context of the. Okay. That's that's that. And then this one's build copy. That's interesting. Next. Tutorial complete. Ooh, that was a short one. Ooh, thank God. That's not bad. I mean, their quality of life, I don't expect too much out of it. Now we go to resource production. We're on the last one. I wonder if I have enough time to do this one. Well, it is an hour and a half into it. I'll probably do this one on my own, and the next time we stream this, which I will, I'll stream this next time because we were kind of stuck on the tutorials and learning about it. But yeah, I mean, I would still count this as the first time me trying it out, so I say that this one is a win. I don't like trying out playing games unless I try it out on stream first. You know, I like to share it with you guys and show my experiences on my first time games. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting run. I can't wait to see what I can do in Stardeus. I know that I can read about it, but that kind of like destroys the element of surprise. And I don't know about you guys. And this is just me coming from personal experience and growing up this way, where like I miss having like the cartridge, and the only thing you would have is like your little instruction booklet, which will tell you a lot about the game, but you can lightly read it while you're playing. If you run into like a problem, you just like check it over, see if you missed anything on there, and that was nice. But I don't know, man. I feel like games aren't as simplistic as they used to be. There's a lot of complicated material that you have to read. There's a lot of things you have to learn. It's quite a bit, and the older I get, the harder it is to actually remember half the shit, because I've played so many fucking games, dude. Like, my memory is an overload. Maybe when you're younger, it's quicker to retain, or easier to retain all this shit, but I don't know, man. It's actually a fun ride though every time, and that's one of the things I like about it. God, my eyes are burning. I'm so fucking tired. Anyways, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I do enjoy. I think my eyes were glued to the screen too long. Honestly, when I woke up, the only thing I did was brush my teeth, and I forgot to wash my eyes because I get crusties. Oh God, that was rough. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got. That's all I got for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and come back. And I will definitely I will finish off the tutorial. I'm not going to stream the last tutorial on there, but the next time I stream Stardeus, I'm going to start a new game entirely, and I'm going to let you guys watch me run that and see. I might do some playing off stream just so I can get an idea of how the system works a little better. But for sure, we're gonna build a spaceship, and we're gonna start doing some shit. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something. That's a lot of instruction to do nothing. But apparently, you can like do all sorts of shit, avoid asteroids, build shields, and all sorts of other crazy nonsense. So I'm actually looking forward to it. It looks like a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll get more into it later. That's pretty much it for me today. Thank you for joining me. If you like my my content and you want to see some more of it, don't forget you can catch me live on twitch.tv/gen_dro. That is GEN_dro. You will always catch me live 9 to 9:30 Central Time, both evening and in the morning. If you guys are off out of America and you guys want to watch me, hey, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you can see when I'm on. You can always check out my schedule as well. That's always there. I don't know if it actually transfers into your time. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but you can check it out anyway despite that. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy your day, because I am going to be busy enjoying mine. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Peace out.